Hello. Hello. Here's my 41 wound warband. They're not all done. A lot of them are largely done though. That stupid chariot on the left's taking ages and I'm not looking forward to doing another one. I don't know if I want to do another one. Anyway, I had another battle yesterday. I had enough time booked to do about 2, but the guy who was booked in before us, his opponent didn't show up. So we ended up doing a freeway. Yeah, I know. We ended up doing a freeway. And it was officially all v all, but me and my friend who was playing Empire, he was the guy that his friend didn't show up to fight him. We ended up teaming up to fight the Lizard Men, who had 84 wounds. I had 41, as you know, and my friend had about somewhere between. And as we all know, the Lizard Men, we had no guilt about teaming up against the bloody Lizard Men, the Seraphon. And oh my god, it wasn't about summoning really, it's just, oh my god, he really did max out on those cheesy formations. And oh my god, it was pretty, I kept a smiley face, I laughed the whole time, but it was, by the end it was kind of like, oh my god, I feel like we're just going to concede. I didn't concede, but the result was inevitable. Mainly because my friend, because he said he got bored, his foot soldiers decided to fight my knights. And despite the fact there were some great swords, they got absolutely pasted, I'll say. Because when you look at the size of the hammer some of them were carrying, and the size of Empire foot soldiers, they got pasted. They got pasted. They are left on the ground as smears, which I like the idea of. The knights charged in against the great swords, because the great swords charge failed. No, actually, they charged in the great swords. The knights sat there, took it. This guy back here was the only one who took any damage. He took 2 wounds from these great swords. There were like 15 of them or something like that. The knights hit them back, and to be honest with you, I think the best thing about Chaos Knights is they're very resilient. That's the best thing about them, and I think when I start giving them more spells, they'll be even better. But yeah, they're not that great at attacking things. I definitely need to do something about that. I'm thinking about getting a War Shrine to be able to give them more potential at hitting and wounding, because War Shrines are great like that. And also ensorcelled weapons that have any kind of rend, which I really find a bit odd, because, you know, what's the point of ensorcelling something if it just, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, so they took a bashing, and then they hit the great swords back, and they killed over half of them. But considering there were 9 knights, yeah, I know, a great number. I was expecting more, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, when they charged in, they didn't charge the Lord or the chariot, obviously. So the Lord and the chariot swept round to the left, and the Lord charged his state troops. I think that's what they're called. I don't know what they're called now. And yeah, this was a really fun game because we were constantly, you know how it goes with Age of Sigmar, you alternate between who fights in assault, you know. And the other thing was, on the other side of the battlefield, Carl Franz was fighting, my friend's Carl Franz, who betrayed me, was fighting the old Krognar model, who's a Saurus Scar veteran now. I don't know why. I think Krognar should have survived. If all the Lizardmen are now kind of good demons, and they all ghost up into space, I don't like Krognar can. Anyway, whatever. I like Krognar. I like Tehenion as well. But anyways, we're going off topic. Krognar was fighting Carl Franz. Carl Franz was beating Krognar, but basically he needed to do that attack first, because otherwise there's a good chance Krognar would have killed Carl Franz if Carl Franz hadn't hit him first. He's not Krognar, I'm gonna keep saying that. There was also a steam tank over there, and he was pretty much taking on the entire Lizardman army with Carl Franz and a steam tank, which is pretty good, but yeah, it wasn't good enough, no way. So yeah, basically I got free reign to just, oh my god. So yeah, the state troops surrounded, what's he called again? Andronicus he's called, no, Chaos Lord. Andronicus. And they did 2 wounds to him out of his 7, and then he struck back, and he was just like, oh my god. I was just visualizing in my head. He just like leaned off the side of his leaned off the side of his saddle and just swept his hammer around and just busted their heads open. Well, I doubt he could have put any effort into that at all doing that. They were so tiny next to him. But yeah, pretty strangled a few of his tentacle or whatever. Yeah, it was bloody crazy, and the horse killed about 3 of them by stamping on their faces, which was crazy as well. And then they didn't run, did they? But a lot of them died to Battle Shock. And my friend, the other guy's playing, my other friend, he said he'd never seen Battle Shock kill anyone before. I was like, seriously? You've never seen Battle Shock kill anyone? So yeah, he saw it then, and so pretty much I killed like 7 state troops on his own. The horse killed like 3 of them, and then 5 of them died to battle shock, and there were like 25 of them before that, so there were not many left. Yeah, it was crazy. And then, God, I'm just trying to think. It's hard to think about everything that happened in the fight. Maybe if I detail now, this isn't really a battle report, it's just me getting excited and telling you what happened. But yeah, the big stuff was going on the other side of the battle. It was just, this was the shitty stuff on this side. And I won't talk about the whole freeway battle because it was so much to remember. Basically, I pasted the Empire troops. The chariot did a bit. The Great Blade's quite good on the back of it, but on the whole, it's a bit lackluster. If I liked the look of the Gore Beast more on the front of it, I would have definitely put the Gore Beast on it because the Gore Beast is so much better. But I wanted to fit in with my army, and that's what's more important to me. So that's what I did. Yeah. So yeah, then they all ran off, my guys, they all ran off to fight the Lizardmen. In the meantime, Karl Franz and the steam tank were trying to kill a ungodly Bastiladon, which has a really smiley face if you ever look at it. But yeah, Bastiladons are annoying. And also it couldn't be rendered, because that was a special rule. And there was some kind of, it was the Realm of Shadow we rolled on, which was really annoying. Yeah, I know. So basically all the Lizardmen, and the worst thing was, oh my god, he was standing in a wood in his deployment zone. He hadn't moved. So already, even at the beginning, he was going to win. And then he was just, oh my god. I like him, but he's such a cheesy. So, yeah, he was just sitting in the woods. And I was thinking, there's no way I can win this. So we were just charging across no man's land in a really cool formation, I might add. We didn't take any wounds on the way, I don't think. I think Andronicus, the Chaos Lord, I think he took one from Kroknar's like beam or something like that. He calls it the sniper rifle, which is really gay, but whatever. So yeah, they were in pretty good shape when they got over there finally. They charged in against the Temple Guard, who were in some kind of formation which gave them 2+ saves. Yeah, I know, it's like playing 40k in certain places, God. But yeah, it was a bit like that. Anyway, we were just having a laugh. I didn't really care. But I expected to kill like maybe maybe one of them. I don't think I killed any of them, which is crazy. But it was kind of cool. It was like the last episode of Blackadder when they just charge in, they all die, it's just sad. That's a sad episode for such an amazingly funny series. But yeah, so I was kind of pleased with it. I thought it was well funny. Andronicus tanked every single magic attack on him, and then eventually he did get brought low. And in the end, it was just Sarpedon, the Doom Knight, the Standard Bearer. Don't remember his name. And the Hornblower, who is, I can't remember who that is, you know. I think it's that guy. You can't see him. Skeletor at the back. Yeah. So it was really fun. I love this game so much. I just have so much fun with it, even if I don't win. And I think I'm thinking I need to get something of wings to take on the summoners. Even though the summoners weren't a big deal in this game, the magic users in general were. So we need to kill them. And they're always surrounded by bloody Temple Guard and stuff. So avoid the monsters and kill the summoners. That's the plan. I haven't got a lot of money, so I don't plan on buying anything new. But I have got a lot of magic users, so that'll probably be what it is. Yeah, that'll probably be what it is. The good news is, I now have enough wounds, 10, so that I can finally add a sorcerer on a demonic mount. What the hell is wrong with me? Alright, sorcerer and demonic. Oh my god, I can't say it. Alright, demonic mount. There he is over there, that guy. Started painting him. He'll be awesome. Yeah, I know I didn't like Gore Beast, but there is a Gore Beast. Whatever, don't listen to me. And that means I will be able to summon in a Demon Prince, which is great. I thought about being all cheesy and letting him saying he can fly, even though he obviously can't fly. I mean, he could as a Demon Prince, but it doesn't feel right to me, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, he's going to be a Demon Prince each, which means I'll be able to summon in him, which means I'm going to have 2 magic users. This guy has a really cool ability. Chaos Sorcerer Lord has this demonic strength or something like that, which can buff a unit stupidly. So that's going to be great for the Chaos Knights. And also, if I could link that in with some kind of shrine, then I could make them really good. And that sounds really good. If I could somehow make them rend more, that'd be amazing. But yeah, and the good news is, well, that was the good news. Here's the extra little good news, slightly good news, is that now I have enough wounds, 3 extra wounds to add in a 10th Chaos Knight. I know, they're not 9 anymore, it's terrible. Tzeentch will be so happy, because that's all he cares about, numbers. But yeah, he's not that boring. yeah, so that means I can now split them into 2 units of 5, which is amazing, and I love it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that though, but we'll see, we'll see. I like it all, I like it all. Not sure where I'm going to go next. I think probably more sorcerers, something like that. I know I want to add in that Chaos Warrior unit, but the problem is to add in Chaos Warriors, you need a minimum unit size of 10, obviously. Each one has 2 wounds, so I'm going to have to win 20 wounds in a match, which if I lose a lot is going to be easy. Yeah, so we'll see about that. Yeah, interesting. But they're not going to really help me with what I need to do, which is kill sorcerers. The Demon Prince will be easy for that. He should be good at that. The Sorcerer will be able to buff the Knight, so they'll be able to start, hopefully be able to kill things more easily, because they're not very good at it at the moment. I love them. Don't want to hurt their feelings. Yeah, so that's how it went. I'm really, really pleased with it, and that's how the Warband is at the moment. I mean, the Demon Prince isn't officially a pointed thing. He's a summonable unit now. My first one, actually. I know, summoning stuff. You're going to hate me now. Actually, Star Mini Games, something like that. Star Minis or something like that. He did a really good video on dealing with summoning armies. It was absolutely amazing, and I totally recommend you watch it. Seriously, it's really, really good. Yeah. So that was that. I was really, really had a great time. So I'm definitely going to play them again, even the Lizard Man guy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe I'll show you a proper battle report, but hopefully my enthusiasm will sub that in. See you later, guys. Bye.